Hello, welcome to the Elland Road Roundup with me, Rob Mulholland. It's my weekly look back at all the events for Leeds United. This week began with the news that London-based corporate mega fannies Arsenal had reduced our Carabao Cup allocation down from 8,000 tickets to 5,200 due to our previous behaviours of persistent standing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Arsenal. I'm so sorry that someone might create a smidgen of atmosphere inside your soulless plastic bowl. Honestly, it is fucking pathetic, but what else would you expect from Arsenal, who are definitely the biggest pussies in the league? It's just annoying because one of my all-time favourite away days was at Arsenal. A Leeds fan threw a hot dog at Robbie Savage and hit him on the head, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The game at the weekend against Watford had taken on quite a lot of significance, to be honest, due to our inability to pick up a win before it. Watford arrived with their manager Xisco in tow, a man who looks like a chubby Greek Morrissey, or exactly what Morrissey looks like nowadays. And thank the fucking stars, Leeds actually won. A solid 1-0 win thanks to a goal bundled in from a corner by Diego Llorente. It was overall an absolutely fantastic performance. Watford never really had a sniff of getting into it, and Diego Llorente himself was a massive part of that. What an incredible footballer he is. If only his knees weren't made out of pink wafers. Honestly, if he stayed fit, I think we'd win the Champions League. I know we're not even in it this season, but somehow he'd find a way to do it. Some of his passes out of defence were absolutely fucking outrageous. Honestly, the man's so good, he could pass a ship through South America without using the Panama Canal. He is fucking incredible. And Dan James put in a fantastic performance that didn't go unnoticed by anyone in the ground, but was entirely unspotted by the VAR officials at St George's Park. How the fuck he didn't get a penalty for this absolute clothesline on him, I will never know. It must be confusing for the poor lad, coming from a club where he's got a penalty every time someone looked at him the wrong way, to one where he couldn't get one if someone blasted him in the face with a sawn-off shotgun. Matthias Klich was back to something like his best as well in this game. It was properly wonderful to see him back. He adds so much to the side. He just stitches everything together in midfield, and he was constantly arriving in dangerous positions on the edge of the box, constantly picking up space, and unfortunately then spooning a lot of his shots. And when Matthias is fit, he truly does get this team clicking. There were excellent performances all over the pitch. I do want to highlight Liam Cooper having another quietly fantastic game. For some reason, Liam Cooper gets a lot of disrespect online from Twitter fans. I think he's seen as a bit of a liability. I mean, he has, at times made big high-profile mistakes. He has got sent off for some rash challenges, and a fair few absolutely fine ones, if we're being fucking honest. But he is a leader, he is a captain, and he put in another top-draw performance full of brilliant tackles, marshalling the defence and playing some fantastic balls out from the back. Liam Cooper is a living Leeds United legend, and one day we will all queue up to go to dinners to hear him talk about his tales of this time. We need to appreciate him right fucking now. And to be honest, it's a shame that we haven't got a song for him. We need to sort that out post-haste, I think. Liam Cooper is a fucking legend. Another player who'd been unfairly slandered in previous weeks who put in a fantastic performance at the weekend was Junior Firpo, rendering as he did his Mailasar more anonymous than fucking Banksy. Now that he's starting to settle in and find his rhythms, I think Firpo looks like a proper player, And considering the treatment that Mo Salah just dished out to Man City's billion-pound defence this weekend, it's probably worth reconsidering some of the comments that a few of you made after the Liverpool game, yeah? Also, Man City didn't have to deal with Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. There's a reason that Barcelona thought that Junior might be the natural successor to Jordi Alba. He's a top player. He's settling in beautifully and he's going to be fucking fantastic. And most importantly, he's got a moustache that looks like he's just delivered a 12-inch meat feast in a 70s porn film. In yet another blow for the small section of our fans who seem to believe that some of our players are fucking shit, Tyler Roberts came on and had a brilliant cameo, briefly turning into Pete Van Basten with this effort. If that had gone in, it would have been one of the goals of the fucking decade. One more player who deserves a shout out was Jamie Shackleton, who put in an absolutely stellar performance at right back. Honestly, he did not put a foot wrong. And he's got that amazing pace that means he can cover back and make those last ditch tackles. And I never thought I'd be saying this, Luke Ayling might struggle to get his place back off Shackleton given the performances he's put in. And Luke Ayling, I think, is one of Leeds United's best players. I love Luke Ayling. I think he's a brilliant bloke and a fantastic player. But He's got real competition in Shackleton now, which is obviously very healthy for the side, very good to see. Having two top draw players in that position isn't a sort of headache that I'm going to worry about. If you're enjoying the Elland Road Roundup, make sure you are liked and subscribed. Go on, demolish that button. Salt the earth so no crops will ever grow in its place again. If you'd like to support me in making more videos, head over to patreon.com/Rob Mulholland, where you can sign up for as little as £1 a month. You get your name in the credits at the end of this video, you get access to a couple of exclusive shows, and most importantly, you signing up to Patreon means I can keep swearing in my videos because I keep getting fucking demonetized. Check out my comedy channel, Rob Mulholland. I've got stand-up specials available for free over there and regular videos every Thursday. My mailing list is at robcomedy.co.uk, and you can sign up there to be sure you are the first person to know when I'm going on tour. Right, back to the video. Given our absolute dominance in this match and the fact that Watford never really got a sighting of goal in the entire game, it was incredible and very Leedsy that we somehow almost managed to throw away the 3 points, with Meslier making a rare mistake from a corner and bouncing the ball off Cooper's head into the back of the net. We got a little bit lucky in getting that given us a foul. I think it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, a little bit of pulling here and there. But there was a definite, wrestling match going on that led to their goal directly. And, come on, Watford didn't deserve shit from that game. They were fucking awful. So bad, in fact, that Watford pulled the trigger and sacked Gisco, despite them being a point ahead of us in the table, having only just got promoted. And heaven knows he's miserable now. Ha ha ha. After the game, there was a minor Twitter controversy as a Leeds fan channel tweeted out a video of a Jimmy Savile themed chant coming out from the South Stand. Now, I'm not going to name the channel involved because I don't want to start any fucking pointless YouTube beefs. I've got no interest in them. And anyway, every single Leeds United fan channel is absolutely fantastic and they're all equally deserving of your love and attention. The debate on Twitter raged about whether these sort of chants are acceptable, offensive, something that we should leave behind. And to be honest with you, I'd love to see the end of them. Anyone who's watched a second of my stand-up comedy will know I'm not exactly what you'd call a fucking snowflake when it comes to edgy, dark, offensive humour. I find it hilarious, and it's one of the things that makes football a lot of fun. If you don't like offensive chants, maybe try tennis. I am sick to the back teeth of Jimmy Savile chants. Every single Leeds United game I have been to since that fucking ghoul died, I have heard a chant about Jimmy Savile at some point. And I know they always start from the opposition. They always do it every single time. And we respond with Jimmy Savile, he shagged, and then whoever's their local icon or celebrity. Newcastle got it about Ant and Dec, Watford got it about Elton John, and I imagine Man U would get it about a spiced up tramp sat outside a closed down branch of Woolworths. I'm just fucking bored of them. They're unoriginal, they're unfunny because they've been done so much. And look, I'm not having a go at anyone for getting involved, doing that sort of thing. And to be honest with you, I did laugh when I saw the fan at Blackburn away a few years ago dressed as Savile crowd surfing. All right, mainly I was laughing because how the fuck did he get let into Ewood? I don't know whether he hid the costume then revealed it, or if the security staff at Ewood were just fucking whatever, off you go. But it has been done to fucking death. That man's crimes are so insanely hideous that I would love to never hear of him again. There is a saying that you die twice. The first time when you actually die, and the second when the last person speaks your name. I'd like Jimmy Savile to die 17 fucking times tomorrow, please. But it's not going to stop from away fans. We're not going to stop responding to it, I'm sure, but we could probably do without glorifying it quite so much and making it something that is around the club. For a start, he was a fucking Liverpool fan. Why the fuck are we getting the shit for it? Jesus. Whilst that said, offensive chants, very funny. For example, I think the best chant I've ever heard at a football ground was the one to Ryan Giggs from Leeds, where we were singing "Did you taste your brother's cum?" Original, witty, and a good question. So now we go on to the international break. Our Leeds players jetting off around the world. Come back home safe, Rafinha. And I'll be back with another video next week. Not about, what's gone on in a match, because we haven't got one, but I'll come up with something. It'll be dead funny, I promise. Make sure you're subscribed, and thanks to all my patrons. We'll be back with another one of these next Tuesday, marching on together. Began with the news that... This is going to be a really hard sentence. You're going to see this 15 times. And this week began with the news that... This week began... Fucking hell. My mouth is full of cotton today. I apologise to you editing this. Began with the news that... I can't say it.